Hey, this is Coach Marty,
And this is Lori.
and it's time for That Sports Couple.
What?
Brought to you by
Diamond Distributing.
Colonial Exterminating Company,
Edward Jones, C. Robert Hemel.
Wendy Benedetto, Matter in Blue,
Sports Pub, Dusterhand.
Adam Roussel, Riverbend, Chiropractic, River Parishes Trophies,
The Seafood Pod. Laplace Glassworks. Welcome to That Sports Couple, your favorite sports podcast, featuring us turkeys, me, Lori Lyons, the longtime sports writer in the River Parishes, and my favorite turkey, Marty Luquette, the longtime baseball coach in the River Parishes. Now he's an Uber driver, and
My favorite podcast.
mine too. Mine too. Thank you for all of you who tune in and listen and watch. We're going to try and keep it a little short today, so you can maybe watch us while you're decorating your Christmas tree or making your turkey sandwich tomorrow. We're cooking tonight and tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving today while we record, but we publish Friday, Black Friday. We don't have any sales for you though.
No.
Sorry. But we're going to try and keep it short and sweet. So you can listen to us. I said that already. While you're making your turkey sandwich. We did not cook today. We went to Tulane and rolled with the green wave because we're empty nesters and we don't have anybody to cook for except each other. We were invited by Marty's daughter, Courtney, to enjoy Thanksgiving feast with the Tulane football team, which has a family get together on Thanksgiving for the players and their families. And it was really nice.
It was, you get the opportunity to, they had practice before the meal, and then the families came in that were in town for the game on Saturday. They were already here and joined us, and even at our table we had quite a large crowd with us. It was nice. It was fun to see the kids. Fun to see players in a different atmosphere.
Right. And without helmets.
Yeah. Coaches too.
Yes.
The coaches were very friendly. They were moving around and introduced themselves. And, Coach Summerall was there, and he addressed the team prior, and then JJ McCluskey did a really nice prayer, and then we watched 120 football players devour.
And honey, look, they didn't dawdle. It's like it was like the best Thanksgiving. You went through the line, you got your food, you ate, and then you said goodbye and left. It was like you don't have to sit around and watch other people watch football or anything else. You just eat and go, and that was cool. But it was really good, turkey and ham and all the fixings.
But for them, that's a fairly normal thing every day. Yeah. Where their meals are set up for them. They come in, they eat, and they go. So it was normal for them. Probably took them a little bit longer today because there was a lot of desserts, and there was a lot of parents there that spent some time.
I didn't have to cook, and I didn't have to do the dishes.
And I've got a turkey waiting right now.
Yeah, my husband does know how to cook a proper turkey.
And my daughter Courtney came over and helped me do the dressing and get it ready. A beef and pork dressing with some bread in it, and we're getting ready. We're going to do a turkey so we can have turkey sandwiches and.
Well, we're going to do all the fixings tomorrow.
We are.
I'm going to make dirty rice because I like my rice dirty. And then I'm going to make a little small sweet potatoes and have some green peas. Like nobody has anything green. I'm not doing a green bean dip, but casserole, but that's all right. We don't need that. I tell you what, it was carb overload, and I came home and crashed. I was snoring on the sofa. I could hear myself. But there was lots of football to watch too. So we watched some football. So so happy Thanksgiving. I hope yours was fun and festive with football and no fights.
That's right.
The Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office posted on their Facebook page today. Remember, when the fighting starts, start the live stream.
We want to see it.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. All right, let's see what else we're going to talk about today. Oh, look at Tulane. Tulane plays Saturday against, who do they play Saturday?
Charlotte.
Oh yeah, okay. And they've lowered some ticket prices to try and get everybody to fill the stadium because a lot of students are going home for the week. So they're hoping to pack the stadium, and so we'll be there rooting on Tulane.
They win.
If they win, they go to the conference championship.
And they get to host.
They get to host, and we'll go to that one too.
That'll be fun. And, and if they can pull that one out,
Oh, rolling.
CFP,
Oh yeah.
CFP, the 12th seed, who cares? Get to play in the top 12 teams in the country.
There you go. We went to the
Tulane, the top 12 teams in the country. LSU.
Still looking for a coach. Who's it going to be? Lane Kiffin? I predict Lane Kiffin staying at Ole Miss.
All the money's going, all the big money's been laid on Lane Kiffin. I don't know if they have a backup plan right now.
You know, Lane Kiffin has never won a championship. He's a good coach. He's a funny guy. I like him very much. But what has he done? Why are they going to pay him $100 million?
He's won. He turned Ole Miss around.
Well,
but he also was the offensive coordinator for Saban.
True.
And won a couple national championships, called plays for Saban. So he's done some things. But hey, it's a lot of money.
A lot of money. Give me some.
And when the governor said, "We're not doing this again,"
Sure.
Well, I'm showing you how kind of stroke the governor's got.
Yeah, Brian Kelly's getting his buyout too. So LSU's still looking for a coach, and there's rumors Summerall's going here and Kiffin's coming to LSU, and they don't know. They just don't know.
Well, the bottom line is, you can't blame these guys for moving up if it's up, and everyone seems to think that you have a better chance to win at LSU than you do.
Because of the players.
Because of the players and who you're going to recruit and how much easier. And they gave him, supposedly they promised him a lot of NIL money to spend on the portal guys. So, he can turn it around quickly if he gets it. But, he's having success at Ole Miss. He's in the top 4 or 5 teams in the country, You know how
they say every cloud has a silver lining? Well, every silver lining has a cloud. And LSU has a couple of clouds. That's all I'm going to say about that. Here's also your reminder that the Norco Christmas Parade is 1 week from Sunday in Norco. Begins at 1 o'clock. Santa will land on the levee right down the street from our house. And he will be in the house before and after the parade. He'll be taking pictures with the kiddies after the parade over at the town square, which is across the street from our house. Our doors will be open, the side door, not the front door. The side door will be open, and we'll have food and drink. And if you know us, come visit us, come say hi, and set up your lawn chair in our front lawn. We'll have a porta potty and everything.
We'd love to see you.
Yes, indeed. So getting ready. I'm in parade mode. The tree's up. I'm taking the turkey stuff down. Got my turkeys lined up, getting ready to put them back in their habitat for the summer until next year.
Our elves are coming.
The elves are coming. Our former rebel elves coming.
Brendan Mouse
and Dane Delonaville and winning with Brennan.
They come to our lights the last few years.
And they do a great job.
They know how to do it. They get up there, bang, bang, boom, we're done.
We got new lights for them. So there you go. And then there you go. And we still have 4 River Parishes teams still alive in the playoffs. Let's talk first about who's playing whom.
Let's talk about high school football. This is the week you were looking for.
Yeah.
You're down to 8 teams in every bracket. So, you got to figure this is the top of the. You play through Thanksgiving. You get
this is the week everybody wants. And obviously, you win this year. Now you're looking at a semifinal and a possible trip to the Superdome. And but it's a big week, and it's been a big week. And they do the same type of things. They practice in the morning
and they get together. They either do donuts or turkeys or whatever. Each school does something different, and it's kind of exciting stuff. I've been fortunate to be a part of 4 different times coaching during Thanksgiving, and it's fun. It's exciting, and everybody ramps it up. All the coaches ramp it up, and because you get to do just football for a week.
You don't have to worry about that pesky thing called school.
You don't have to write a lesson plan. You don't have to grade any papers. You don't have to deal with the kid that doesn't want to learn. All you got to do is do football. And you're obviously pretty good because you're in Final Eight. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And like Lori said, we have 4 of our teams still
4
in.
teams.
But unfortunately, we lost 2 on some very close games.
Oh, God, absolutely, yeah. Last week, well, let's talk about this week first. Who's playing who? First up, number 1, St. Charles Catholic, our number 1 seed, will host ED White, which is number 8. And then, this is going to be a battle. It's going to be a war.
Well, they're familiar with each other over the years, and so but they
different stuff.
They know what to expect, and hey, St. Charles is playing lights out.
Yeah,
and you can't. You got to love what they're doing and where they are, but anything can happen on a Friday night. Coach Wayne's ready. I'm sure he's got the kids ready, and they've been here before.
If last year was a rebuilding year, I think they've rebuilt.
Yeah. Well, if you just take it years before, I think they have a dynasty going.
Oh, absolutely.
Last year was a fluke, but there's a dynasty at St. Charles. They don't want to call it that. I will.
There you go. All right, and Lutcher, number 10, Lutcher will travel to number 2. Is it Iowa? Anyway, they're away at Iowa. Lutcher goes to number 2. This will be a good one. Lutcher eked out a victory last week over Franklin Parish. Won in overtime. I think the extra point was the key to the victory. 42-41. I've only seen video of people. You can always tell when your announcer is either home or away, because if it's home, it's like, it's good! And when you're away, it's like, and the kick is good. He made it.
That's the end of our season.
It's fun.
What do you think, Guillaume?
You listen to them, and I tell you what, all the different streaming services and the different people that that are live streaming games now, you listen to the announcers, you can tell the homers.
Yeah.
We used to hear all kinds of stuff in the press box. Now we hear all kinds of stuff on TV. All right, carrying on. Washita Christian, number 7, gets to go to reserve. Number 2, Riverside Academy.
Riverside had a nice win last week, and Washita Christian had a big win.
Yeah.
And this is one of those games where Washita Christian is 10-1. They played in a 2A schedule all year long, and then when they start redoing the brackets, they get dropped into the class 4. And is it fair? I wanted them out. I didn't want them in. I didn't want them in baseball. I wanted them to play. Let them go play 2A. But that's just one of the quirks of the way it is, and they're going to come in big and strong.
They grow big in Washita.
Well, it's going to be a great test, and there's lots of tradition, lots of success in their past, which is what makes for great tradition. And of course, you can say the same thing about Riverside.
Riverside scored 63 points last week, beat Delta Charter 63-6.
No, and Riverside last week they honored they started their Hall of Fame.
They started a Hall of Fame. Way to go! Oh, I'm so excited for them.
And they honored
Don't want to start a River Parishes one.
And they honored a couple of our good friends who are coaches, former coaches there. Mickey Rousseau.
Tommy Fernandez.
And they did some more. Tara Loving was honored, and they had a lot of group. But Tara was one of our colleagues when we worked there.
Congratulations to all y'all.
And they put 8 in, and it's a great start.
I love it. I think every school should have one. I think every parish should have one, but I think we also need a River Parish. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm trying to get people in to help me. And last but not least, Number 3, St. James gets to host number 6, Oak Grove. I remember them. Another team that's going to come in big and strong. I remember covering Oak Grove a couple of times in and out of the dome. St. James defeated Manny last week, 53-13.
I talked about Watchdog Christian. They had one defeat. It was Oak Grove.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And
I remember Vic Dalrymple. He spit on my shoes.
well, there's another irony. One team in 2A falls to 1, and one team in 2A goes up to 3. So it's a strange bracket the way they do it, but they're going to be one of the smaller teams, but they're very talented. And I think Oak Grove, if I'm not mistaken, either undefeated or their one loss was to like Ruston.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But last week, we lost a couple of teams, dropped out of the playoffs. Destrehan fell to, we're talking about Washita. Destrehan fell to Washita Parish, 21-19.
I think Watchdog Parish was better than most of us thought. But if Destrehan would have played their game, I think they'd win the game.
They didn't have
They missed 2 field goals, an extra point. They have a ton of penalties. That bring balls back, set them up behind the chains, and it just was a tough day, And Washita was good. I don't want to take it away from them. They earned it. They earned the win, and they played well. But it was a back and forth game. Destrehan misses an extra point, so then they got to go for 2. They missed that 2. And now you're stuck. You're 9 down. You score, and you're still 7 down. And it was just a tough situation. And then Washita took the ball and didn't let them have it back.
Yes, time of possession.
They ran down the field and ran out the clock. So
that's one. How do you win the game? Don't give them the ball. They can't score.
They're down by 2 and they don't get it back.
Right. It was a tough one. Also, St. Charles Parish got knocked out. Hahnville fell to Parkway, 37-31. I mean, a lot of people were hoping for the Hahnville Destrehan matchup this week. This would have been in this round of playoffs, but both teams got knocked out. It's been a while since either or was not here.
Destrehan came in as the number 3 seed, so that was a big upset.
Right.
Parkway isn't, Destrehan was number 4.
No, Destrehan's number 3.
Okay, and Parkway was supposed to win against Hahnville.
Hahnville was number 11.
Hahnville played great. They had every opportunity to win that game. You can't talk bad about the way they played. But once again, they had some penalties and some things that went against them late that ended up costing them. And when you're playing in the playoffs, little things.
Oh, I know.
Little things become big things. And if you've been doing them all year, they're going to show up again. And they did here and cost them.
You got to be really good to overcome mistakes like that, turnovers and penalties, and really. And the other team that fell out of the playoffs last week, West St. John, lost to Mangum, another North Louisiana team, 48-12. But hey, we knew West St. John was going to be in the playoffs. We knew they are every time, all the time.
Well, they're growing the program back.
Correct.
And they made it to the second round of the playoffs, so that's a positive.
Yes.
And they've got to get some more numbers and get stronger if they're going to be able to compete with Riverside in their district.
Right.
And because Riverside's doing it right now. They're big, strong. Coach Latchney is doing a fabulous job in the weight room, so that they're getting their kids in there, and their numbers are good. They got skilled guys that can play, and they have a community behind them that really cares.
Right.
And that's what makes Riverside special. And by getting all the way to where they are in the rankings, they'll get to be home games. They'll get to have home games until they get to the dome.
Right. There you go.
And that's a big plus.
And these are the same teams that they're all in the mix every year. It's like you just kind of shuffle the deck to see who's playing who and who's playing where. But I mean, the only surprise this year, I believe, in the playoffs is Barb, which is the number 26 seed and is the lowest seed that's still alive in the 1A Division 1 non-select.
And Barb Barb had, I don't even know if Barb had made the playoffs the last couple of years.
I don't know, they're baseball school.
Glenn liked it that way, didn't he?
Wait, our kids can play football too?
And
We have a football team?
you know, and you know, they have all kinds of organizations, but Silver Football,
Oh, yeah.
he's picked them twice.
Oh, he knows
Yeah.
something we don't.
He's picked them twice, and they said, you know, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, Barb is an exciting story right now.
It is right now. So, and Terrebonne fell out last week too. We won't go there. It was a great season, Tigers. I'm very proud of you.
Covenant
Fix your colors.
Christian loses in overtime, and they played the game without the
Oh, yeah, and he's the pitcher.
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to help.
quarterback. No, so it is what it is. Injuries are part of it.
You're right. So, and as we said earlier, Lutcher defeated Franklin Parish 42-41 with an extra point in overtime. St. James defeated Manny 53-13. And St. Charles Catholic beat Northside 56-7, which does not bode well for either way. And Riverside defeated Delta Charter 63-6. That's last week's scores. There you go. Well, good luck. We got 4 teams, 2 publics, 2 privates. St. John and St. James are represented. St. Charles is out. But hey, we're rooting for all y'all to still be playing next Friday night. Semifinal. We had this conversation the other day. I don't know, we were talking about something. And I asked Marty, I said, would you rather lose in the semifinals and not get to the Dome? Or would you rather get to the Dome and lose? Which is worse?
You always want to get to the last
You want to get to the last game.
I mean, that's your goal. Play in the last game. You play well, you win. You win a state championship. If they outplay you, you're a runner-up. It's tough to be the runner-up. It is, but
oh yeah, we talked about that too.
Look, I made the tournament a couple times, the championship game a couple times, and a couple times I didn't even make the final 8. I didn't even go.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't even go watch it, because it hurt. It hurt. It hurt.
I got paid to go watch it.
but it hurt to go watch other teams play down when they're at 8. That's where we're at right now.
And that's another old dilemma. You root for the team that beat you. Like you don't want the team that beat you and knocked you out to lose, but you kind of do, but you don't.
Yeah, they went in there and then they didn't want them to lose. If they go on.
It could have been us. Yeah, but it wasn't.
Bad bracket.
See, I don't know. I guess it's as the non-player in me and the sports writer in me and maybe the female in me. I'm like, and I told you this the first time you got to the championship and y'all were all devastated and crying. You got to the championship for the first time. Be proud of that. And they're all looking at me like, get out of my face. And I'm like, but you accomplished so much. Get away from me on one time. I was trying.
This is a woman who knew after a tough loss that I would come home and be miserable. So she'd say, go in your cave, go take some time, go through the scorebook, go do what you got to do till you get it done, till you get through this, and then come see me. Okay?
Got to go in his cave. I told Laura the same thing. Got to give him some time. No, this was on the field though.
It's the same thing. They haven't processed it yet.
Lost.
They haven't processed it yet. They'll be okay tomorrow.
Yes.
But they have to process it, and it doesn't process easy because in your mind, all along, no doubt, you'll win the state championship. We were winning the state championship, no doubt. We're here. We got here. We're playing great. We're winning.
The worst one to me was the year y'all went, and I think y'all were playing in East Ascension. I was driving back from covering St. Charles Catholic in Sulphur in their game. And I was driving back, and y'all were playing the East Ascension. And it was the year the coach had cancer, and they had all shaved their heads. And I think I was listening on the radio or somebody was texting me or whatever. And I was driving back and I was trying so hard to get back to wherever y'all were. And I didn't get there and y'all lost that game. That to me, that one was the heartbreaker to me of all the ones y'all lost. Do you remember that one? I don't know if it was a championship game or a semi or what, or even a quarterfinal, but that was the game that I took the hardest. But I'm like, you're never gonna beat the
The
team.
championship games you were at. We played East Ascension that was the
Dragonfly?
Dragonfly. You play the semi in
That was
the
at
morning.
Nish.
You play the semi in the morning.
Yeah,
you play
yeah,
the championship game at night.
Correct.
And we lost to East Ascension that night after beating Bar. The other one I know you were at because we played Jesuit in '05. In '05 we played Jesuit, in the championship game at Zephyr Park in front of 8,000 people.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
So those were the two. The one that hurt the most was the semifinal game, quarterfinal game that we lost to West Monroe when we were 33-1, number 2 in the country, and Ben Saunier beat us, and we self-inflicted.
Still talk about that game.
We self-inflicted, and I had one of the top pitchers in the country and didn't pitch it.
And everybody thinks you saved him, and for the record, you didn't save it.
I did not save it.
You just.
Well, the guy in front, the other guy was pretty good too. He went to Tech. He had won, 21 games in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another good lefty, and if he didn't throw his glove up on a comebacker and tip it away, and they score a run there and then get a hit behind it, we beat them anyway because the ground ball they threw his glove up at was a double play. So
it all rolls together for me after.
There's luck. It's luck. What do you tell the kid? Don't try to field balls. I mean, it is what it is, and they're playing hard. Nobody's playing to lose.
Well, nobody's saying that, but I mean, part of it is prep, part of it's mental, part of it's luck. Gotta have a little bit of luck, and sometimes.
Well, we had this conversation. I have this conversation with a lot of my friends because their kids are on the Riverside baseball team. They went to the semifinals and brought back 8 starters, all their pitching.
Right.
Everybody's back.
Right.
Okay. Now you think, okay, well, we were in the semis and everybody's back. We ought to win it.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Yeah. But a lot of things can happen between now and then.
Absolutely.
Injuries, luck. It takes luck.
Sure.
Or you run into Ben Saunier,
who was on fire that time.
Well, he was the player of the year
and he was just inducted into the ULM Hall of Fame, and his sister Tabby is
he went to Alabama from there, and then he came back to ULM and was up in their Hall of Fame, and it's just luck. A lot of it is just luck. It's what happens. If you can stay away from those big arms, you can win.
Right.
It only takes one big arm to end your season, especially where they are 1A, where they play single elimination.
Right.
Like we used to play 5A with single elimination. Now the other brackets are all playing 2 out of 3, so you get a little bit better chance. Certainly if you're the best team, you don't want a 1-loss upset knocking you out, and one big arm doesn't end your season. They have to beat you twice.
There you go. There's a whole lot of stuff that goes into a whole lot of stuff.
It is the stuff I love.
Now it's Uber. You don't get any prizes for Uber driving.
But I talked to Kenny Trahan, and he invited me back again to Delgado this year. So I'm gonna.
Oh, really? You didn't tell me that.
Do Delgado's baseball again.
And hopefully, I get to still do the Rougarou this summer.
Yeah. We're hey, I just want to stay busy. I want to be around the game. And if like I did this year with Trahan, I did the Delgado games on YouTube. And then he turned around and invited me to do some of the baseball playoff games. So that was fun too. So
you had fun doing it. And you're very good at it. I'm going to say you are very good. You're very good at it. As a person who listens to a lot of stuff.
Well, I tell people all the time. Here's my approach. If you and I went to the game and we had a beer and a bag of peanuts and we talk about what was going on in the field, that's how I announce.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like I'm sitting with my friends. And we're knocking the game around. Trahan's my buddy, and We're just talking about the game.
I could never do it. I mean, the couple of times that I called in, like the scoring for Kenny Trahan for the radio show, I stopped at it. I need to sit down and type it. I can come up with a lead. I can tell you what happened, but I can't tell you.
My friends will always tell you that he can talk.
Oh,
Yeah. One thing Marty Luque can do, he can talk
yes, we know.
and tell stories.
Yes,
They go hand in hand with doing those.
I can write stories. You can tell stories.
But
There you go.
hey, got my eyes fixed now.
Yeah, his cataract surgery went much better than mine. Marty can see out of both
I
eyes.
told Trent, I said, I'll actually be able to see the action. We'll have to make it up this year.
Mine is about 95%, but hey, I can see, you know. I might not be able to recognize you, but I can see you.
I still have a weak eye, but at least I can see out of it. And I can see that it's trying to stay in. So, hey, looking forward to it.
You can see my crooked Christmas tree.
I could.
Christmas trees up, decorations, most of them are up. Do the outside tomorrow, the lights next week. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And he's going to cook me a turkey because his daddy taught him how to cook a turkey. He slow cooks it overnight, so we'll wake up tomorrow morning and have the smell of turkey in the house.
My favorite.
Y'all can keep your fried turkey.
I love the smell of it when you come down the stairs.
Yes, indeed. There you go. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to having a post-Thanksgiving tomorrow, and then turkey sandwiches for the weekend, and I still want a pie.
Apple pie it is.
Yep. Oh, and by the way, the Sonic peppermint brownie bar shake is the bomb. Go get you one. I had one the other day for the first time. It was awesome.
Well,
I think that's it.
I think that is.
Good. Keep it short and sweet this week.
We actually rambled at the end. I just want to tell you, thank you for coming and listening to us and spending some time with us. We really enjoy doing this. Really want to thank the people that are helping us do that. You know, Robert Email. Thomas Diamond, you know, Wendy Benedetto, you know,
Dr. Roussel.
Dr. Roussel.
The seafood pot. Love the seafood pot. Get me some crab soon. And the Sports Pub, best burger in St. Charles Parish.
Can't beat that. You know, Tri-Parish. And of course, our latest sponsor that helped us is LaPlace
Glassworks. Your ad has driven me nuts, but it's up.
You somehow just fights that off.
I don't want to keep it.
But they're fabulous to work with. So go see LaPlace Glass.
There you go. All right. Is that it? Is that all we have to talk about?
That's it. I guess we're not doing sponsorship.
I'll put the ads in. I worked hard on them.
Well, thank you for being with us. We love you.
And we love each other. And I love apple pie.
Brought to you by Colonial Exterminating Company, a local family-owned company that will help you get rid of your termites, pests, and rodents. They're a Christ-based company looking forward to serving you.
Brought to you by Robert Hemel and Edward Jones Investing on Belterre Boulevard in LaPlace. Trust Robert with all your investment needs. Brought to you by LaPlace Glassworks, your trusted local glass company since 1984. Give us a break. We'll fix it.
All right.
Yes, I do. I have a good one.
Oh,
You ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, Marty.
Yeah, Lord.
How did the turkey get home from the Thanksgiving dinner?
How?
The gravy train. Bye.